sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. First for Sacramento. And it's Barnes in at the four-man position. And for San Antonio.
Well, when it came to getting wins away from Sacramento last year, the Kings were anything but kings of the road. Only came away with 8 wins as a visiting team last year. And that puts them near the bottom of the league in win total.
And it's blocked. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And what I like about him, he needs very little time to get his shot off. If he has just a bit of room, that's all it takes. In a catch-and-shoot situation, he's going to let it fly.
And one other thing about him that you shouldn't fail to appreciate is the presence and impact he has defensively. He can lock you up and wear you down, and that effect really carries over to the rest of the guys.
And back to the Kings on the road for a second. That total of 8 road wins had them tied for the fewest in the entire Western Conference, Steve, along with the Suns.
It's not a surprise. When a team is just bad, when they don't have an identity, then there's no way you're going to be competitive on the road. They didn't defend, and they were selfish with the ball. Other than that, they were fantastic.
And it's Sacramento's ball. And Doris Burke caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. Doris?
He talked a little bit about their defensive mindset, saying essentially that they're willing to sacrifice a little bit of space on the interior if it allows them to stay tight on their outside shooters. He said, listen, it's no secret they like to attack you from long range. That's what we're looking to stop tonight.
Doris, thank you. Obviously, Clark, the 3-ball is a big concern for any defense.
Well, yeah, it is, Kevin, but the upside is you're not getting broken down in the lane and you're not giving them free throws, but you still have to challenge those shots.
And what an amazing run it was for the Spurs last year in the postseason. Swept the Lakers, survived Golden State, and then dismantled Memphis on their way to the NBA Finals. And then, of course, were seconds away from another championship anthem. He kind of threaded the needle with that pass into the paint.
San Antonio with the ball. He dishes it to Collins. With the lead pass. No good from Wemby. Now getting back to the Spurs, they look better and better as they went deeper into the playoffs, Clark. Heat were thought to be the heavy favorites at the start of the NBA postseason. But when they met in the finals, thoughts on who would win, I think it pretty much split.
Yeah, and eventually, this was one heck of a series because the Spurs not only had experience and talent, but they had multiple options offensively and did such a terrific job sharing the ball. They took the Miami Heat to the limit, but at the end of the day, it came down to LeBron James and Dwayne Wade rising to the challenge.
Here's Fox. Sabonis. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Sacramento really had a lot of problems finding consistency game to game, and it showed up when they would have to take on other teams in the West. Just didn't look quite as cohesive and as desperate to win as the rest of the conference, and that ends up costing you games.
He's perfect from the line this time. Well, Clark, as you said, the Kings struggled against the West, really against Western teams not in their division. They would play the division tough, but didn't do much against Steve, the other 2 Western divisions.
Well, they only won 14 games against the rest of the conference, which was the fewest of any team in the West last year. But of those 14 wins, 7 came against the Pacific. So that's kind of interesting when you look at the disparity between their wins.
Sacramento moving it around. He passes to Herter. Here's Fox. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good from Herter. 5 points in the game.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far.
Coach Popovich was fined last season for sitting out his top players in a nationally televised matchup against the Heat. I certainly understand the league's posture there, and there was a lot said about it. Yet, for a veteran team like the Spurs with championship aspirations, I understand resting key players during the course of the regular season.
Johnson outside. He kicks it to Collins. Passes it to Wemby. And he banks in the lane. And back to that fine for Popovich, $250,000. Still better way to dance.
Yeah, no doubt. But, Popovich enjoys tweaking the league at times. This was clearly an effort to do that. But, look, I think it's good for him to actually, kind of let the league know every once in a while that if you're going to give us that kind of schedule with my older team, I'm going to sit them down once in a while.
The Spurs last year were as tough as always in San Antonio. Hard not to beat when you win 50 games every season. Ended up with a 35-6 record at home, which was good for the third best in the league.
Sohan passes to Wemby. Some solid defense from Murray.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Sabonis. Pass to Turner. Takes the three. Offensive rebound. Tries again, and it's good on the layup.
Man, a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Spurs have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. And with the Spurs, they are just so consistent. Every time they take the court, you always expect them to get a win when they play in this building.
And the two teams with better home records in the NBA were the Nuggets and the Heat, both of whom had huge win streaks. But as you said, it's the Spurs' consistency every time out that lets them pile up these home wins without anyone really thinking much about it.
There's no question the big news for the Sacramento Kings is they're still the Sacramento Kings. After a nail-biting last couple of years, they saw the team flirt with moving to Virginia, Anaheim, Las Vegas, Seattle. Finally, a new ownership group committed to keeping the team in Sac.
Here's Fox. Here's Murray. Buries the long-range jumper. He has 6. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
And for all the Kings fans, what a great victory. Former 3-time NBA All-Star and Sacramento native son, Mayor Kevin Johnson, instrumental in securing financing for the new arena, and Steve campaigning with the league's owners to keep the team in Northern California.
I think it surprised everyone, Kevin. Seattle made such a strong bid. I think most people felt the team would end up in Seattle, but Johnson did his job. Sacramento stepped up to the plate. I think it's great that the Kings get to keep their team, and hopefully Seattle will end up with one in the next couple of years.
San Antonio trailing here. And there's the pass to Mammoth. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
They've done well in taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
Pass out, guarded by Fox. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Well, I think this is one of the more amazing stats in sports when you think about it. No matter the season or the roster, the Spurs just seem to find ways to win 50 games. They've done it 14 straight seasons now, which is off the charts.
And Clark, as you said, the Spurs last season hitting 50 wins for the 14th consecutive season. Either way, that's an NBA record. Second closest were the Lakers with 12 straight, Steve, from 79 to 91.
Yeah, 58 wins last season for San Antonio. Greg Popovich calls it corporate knowledge, just the consistency that comes with the experience of the group. And they've been together so long, particularly that core, that I think it allows the Spurs to really kind of cruise at times during the regular season.
To JaVale McGee.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
San Antonio leading. Johnson outside. Pass out. Passes to Sohan. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Fox. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Back and forth we go. That basket gives us just another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to keep track of. What a contest.
Here's Osman, and it's blocked by McGee. Mack, defended by Sohan. It's tipped, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Fox. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
No good for Mitchell.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Pass to Nando for this relief. Sacramento grabs the miss.
He still couldn't finish, even though it looked like he had a lane to the rim. But too often, that's the story for him.
In transition, here comes San Antonio. Here's Johnson. Some solid defense from McGee.
He was right up tight on him on that attempt. Terrific D to throw off the shot.
And he did it without making too much contact and getting the officials' attention either.
Johnson, the pass to Sohan. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
Well, the business of the NBA in pretty good stead. The Kings sold back in May for a record price of $525 million, and the Seattle group had offered even more. Team value certainly on the rise around the league. Better arenas, more lucrative TV contracts. Part of the reason that's the case.
Mitchell, no good. Some solid defense. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here. Shot is blocked. Mack, defended by Mano Gillespie. There's the bucket, good. And the Kings lead by 3. And back to the bidding war for the Kings with the great offer from the Seattle group. Steve, do you think there's a chance the league could expand to Seattle?
I think so. What a huge play.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right. Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
And the shot is good.
But the drive to the bucket was nice. But how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
Sacramento leading by 3. Number 7, defended by Sohan. Here's Mack. They get it back. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They get the rebound. Kings moving the ball around. Pass to Mitchell. Gives him the lead pass. Fires. And at last, they get one to fall.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
They're scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
And you get a chance early on to see their depth. They got a nice effort from their bench players early in this game.
Yeah, Steve, I tell you what, their subs have really packed the punch for them so far.
Oh, good with the triple.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into three-point territory.
Well, you're right. Anything less than airtight defense on him will usually result in 3 points.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Gentlemen, last year, Greg Popovich received $250,000 fine from the league for sitting out his starters in that game against Miami. They cracked down, but it wasn't the first time he rested his top players on a back-to-back. Pop explained the philosophy this way, saying, quote, "We're making a wiser decision and not a macho decision. It's about health and safety of players so that we have a shot at the end of the year. If I was taking my son or daughter to the game, I'd be disappointed. So I understand that perspective. Hopefully, they'll understand my perspective. My priority is the basketball team and what is best for it. Guys, it's always a balancing act."
It certainly is. Thank you, Doris. They set the pick. And the pass to Wemby. And Pat Kavasky is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Sacramento making a switch here.
The Spurs would end up as the second seed in the West and were right in the hunt for being the top seed for the majority of last season. But one reason they fell short was that they just weren't as good as they needed to be during in-conference games.
Here's Mitchell, defended by Wemby. Snatched up. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. He's got 5.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Got a piece of it. It's off his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Going back to the Spurs, they did well against the West, but Steve didn't come close to matching the win totals of every other top team in the West.
Yeah, they would end the season with a 33-19 conference record, which, is pretty good, but still only 5th best in the West. It shows you how strong the Western Conference was a year ago, particularly at the top. You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Pass out, defended by Mitchell. Tipped. Johnson, the pass to Wemby. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. The Spurs have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Well, guys, you go back to last season, and this is a team that hit just 74% of its free throws. I know they'd like to see that number go up.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
Sacramento making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Here's Hunter. And the rejection by Wemby. He feeds it to Collins. Passes it to Wemby. That's off the pass. And the Kings pushing it up now. Some solid defense from Johnson. Spurs trail by 6. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Murray. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Here's Mitchell. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Mitchell's got 5.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And it's an 8-point Sacramento lead.
Well, it's been all about pace and space with them. Tempo, the fast break points, just a huge advantage.
Yeah, they've been looking to push it all the time and to get that early offense, and they're doing it well. Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
But there was some style there, Kev. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
Murray, good.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Here's Sohan. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Suleiman's got 8 points.
Now they're finally starting to shoot the ball a little bit better now.
You know, I thought this was the kind of play they needed in the first quarter, but as I always like to say, it's better late than never.
Pass to Murray. All sorts of time. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his third rebound tonight. Here's Sohan. It's rebounded by Murray.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Here's Johnson. Shakes off a strong D and gets to the bucket for two. Johnson's got his second bucket.
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And he also loves to jump into the passing lanes and pick you off. And he likes to shoot the gap. It backfires on occasion, but like a great base runner, he seems to pick his spots pretty well.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. The pass to Herter. Taken away.
Great defense. Very quick hands on that steal.
Boy, I love it. Active hand on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
That's that power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 9.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
Spurs trail by 7. Osman covered by Barnes. Here's Osman. No good on the triple.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound category. They've got to continue their work on the glass.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they're on the right side of the ledger, and that is all that matters to them right now with the lead they have.
6 on the shot clock.
They tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
Fox, he's checked in for Sacramento. Elbow shot is on the way. Goes back up. Some bonus. The Kings shoot their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Spurs trail by 8. Defended by Herter. The shot is off. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. A pass to Fox. Barnes, screen on Jones. Pass to Fox. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. 6 points for him.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Jones for 3. Rebound by the Kings. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
San Antonio's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to McDermott. Lets it go from deep. No lock.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities, and that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
Tries to snap the cold streak, and the basket good. McDermott's got 5.
Boy, they're getting a bunch more threes up here in the second quarter.
Yeah, a little trigger happy here, Clark. And you can't win the game with one shot. You got to bury it up and challenge the defense inside.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Three-pointer. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
What a great little run he's on here in the quarter.
Kings leading now by 8. Sub-bonus defended by Mano Collisionally. Feeds it to Barnes. Now the pass to Fox. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Barnes can't get it to go. San Antonio's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Here's McDermott. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
He did a nice job of getting to the line in the first quarter. He's trying to do the same thing here.
The Spurs have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. Sacramento making a switch here. McGee's checked in. Sacramento's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, and nailed 5 of them.
That's foul number 2 on him. They might not warrant sitting him entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
The Kings making a switch here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Spurs trail by 8. Ryan defending by Herter. Jones for 3. Gets it to go.
Now, they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, it sure does, Clark. And look at the assist totals. They're piling up. I mean, this has been a nice game execution-wise for this play.
Down low, Ryan uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 3-point Kings lead.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Here's McGee. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And these are his second and third free throws tonight. That one is off. Sacramento making a switch here. So he comes up empty, missing both. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 13-4 run. It's rebounded by Murray. Kings leading now by 3. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The Kings have gone 6 of 11 from the line tonight.
Well, this is a good free throw shooting team a year ago. They hit about 79% of their free throws as a unit.
He hits one and misses one each at the line.
Even with the 1 miss, he's still stretched it to a 2-possession game. That's big for them right now.
Here's Osman. And again, it's the Spurs from deep. There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Deflected. Gets it off. No good on the buzzer beater. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter.
And now, brought to you by Sprint. It's up to the Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. We're seeing a tremendous game from Indiana.
That was fun watching him in the first half, just breaking out the entire arsenal of post moves.
Yeah, I think he might even have a few more tricks up his sleeve, and he'll break them out as we start heading down the stretch here.
Johnson outside. Leads him in there. And he takes the fantastic lead pass upside for the slam. Clark and Steve Miller's side has relented a bit in this back and forth affair.
Well, 8 lead changes, Kevin, so far as the teams are battling it out here in the third.
And it's all building towards what could be a great finish. This will be fun to watch.
Fox kicks to Barnes. Off target from three-point range. San Antonio leading.
A dramatic improvement for the San Antonio Spurs defensively last season. Coach Pop had suggested that they might have gotten too old to be an elite defensive team anymore, but that wasn't the case. I think he challenged them a little bit, and they raised the bar of their defensive performance.
Here's Fox. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Dribbled by Sohan. Sabonis inside, he gets the jumper to fall. 10 points for him. And Clark, you mentioned the defensive improvement of the Spurs. Going into last season, their stat gurus told them they needed to focus even more on contested shots, even if that meant committing more fouls or allowing more offensive rebounds.
Well, that's exactly what they did. They gave up a few offensive rebounds, fouled slightly more than they had the prior season, but they were better in terms of shot block, steals, and they held their opponents to a lower field goal percentage. So a great example of getting an edge from advanced stats. Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Wemby, the pass to Sohan. Deflects the pass. A pass to Fox. He passes to Herter. Here's Fox. He's guarded by Johnson. Sacramento moving it around. A three from Barnes. They grabbed their own miss. The second effort. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Rebound and the follow kind of typify what he's all about. Just gritty, determined play.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. A leaner. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Yeah, you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
Passes it to Herter. Here's the three. And yes, sir, that one drops. And now a 5-point Kings lead.
Well, Kevin, probably his greatest value lies in his tremendous three-point shooting. When he's out on the perimeter, it gives them the ability to really stretch the defense out.
And, Steve, it's also really remarkable what a solid shooter he is, even in the presence of tough, sticky defense. He smoothly and calmly executes.
Sabonis, he's guarded by Collins. The feed to Barnes. Pass to Murray. From deep. Another three for Sacramento.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. The defense hasn't been able to set up.
The pass to Wemby. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. On the free throw stats there, 6 of 8 shooting, so 75% so far. Kings leading now by 3. Passes it to Herter. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. The three. Rebound San Antonio. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass out. Guarded by Fox. Pass to Wemby. Sohan. No good. That would have tied it. Here's Murray. And the layup's good off the glass. 15 points in the game.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. The Kings making a switch here. Sacramento with the ball.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Well, they're taking high percentage shots in the paint. I like the way their offense is clicking.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Wemby, the pass to Sohan. San Antonio again missing. Here's Fox. 10 points for him. He passes to Turner. Here's Fox. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Clark, some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
Purely from a size standpoint, that is a mismatch that's going to be hard to overcome defensively. Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
This is his third trip to the free throw line.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
And the Kings making a change here. Barnes is checked in.
And are they ever working inside? Good job on the glass.
Excellent job on the glass, Steve. I agree. I mean, they're battling in there. They're fighting, they're scrapping, they're clawing, and they're getting the job done.
Here's Sohan, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
How did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
The Kings making a switch here. Murray's checked in. A pass to Fox. Dishes to Barnes. Knocks down the three ball. Barnes has got himself on the board with three there.
They are killing them with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
3-on-3. Fox passes to Murray. Rejected by Sohan. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. And he makes the first. All free throws good from Wemby.
Some great free throw shooting so far in this second half.
I think they should keep trying to initiate contact and get back to the line until they start missing from there. But as it is, they're perfect so far, so keep it up.
And Fox gets it to go.
Boy, that was impressive, Clark. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
And two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. 9 of 11 in the game so far. He is just punishing you when you foul him.
You know, he's been doing a great job of getting to the line tonight, guys.
Yeah, and when he's gotten there, Clark, he has been punishing them.
Sacramento leading by 6. Here's Fox. He's got 16. Miles. Misses the three. San Antonio's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Collins, good.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Fox against Jones. Miles. Off target with his three.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
They get it again. It's Wemby. Collins, second chance effort. No good at the rim. There's the pass to Fox. Right through the knee for the layup. 18 points for him.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Johnson kicks to Jones. Sohan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Indiana. No good. Kings leading now by 6. Kicks it to Barnes. Passes to Fox. And a draw from three-point range. Here's Sohan, and he finishes nicely on the way. Suleiman's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Now, that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
There's 1:26 left in the third quarter of the game. And that one's good. Barnes. Spurs trail by 6. Jones drives in. Johnson outside. Sohan passes to Jones. Sohan. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Kings leading now by 6. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
I'll tell you what, wandering aimlessly out of bounds like that might earn him a ticket to the bench.
36 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Wemby. Shot from the low block. Nice numbers tonight at the free throw line, shooting 10 of 13. And he can't get the first one. Sacramento making a switch here. Second free throw, no good.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. And for the most part today, they have been. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Barnes kicks to Mitchell. The teardrop falls in. Mitchell's got 11 points.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Jones drives in. The layup missed. Sabonis can't get it to go. And a great show through 3 quarters as we Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Spurs trail by 8. Johnson right side. And he dumps it down.
He may lack grace, but his length makes up for it. He can still throw it down now.
Well, you don't have to be a fantastic leaper when you're his size.
Well, it's too bad because with a little more athleticism, can you imagine how dangerous he'd be underneath the boards?
Sabonis. Shot is off. Great defense that time from Collins. Johnson attacking. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. The first one falls. And both free throws good for Johnson. Kings leading now by 4. Sabonis. The shot from the low post is good.
Boy, a big man with very soft hands and a nice touch around the hoop.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
Here's Barnes. And so he owns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
Barnes hits them both. Spurs trail by 6. The pass to Sohan. Wemby covered by Barnes. The shot's good from Wemby.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
The dish to Barnes. A pass to Fox. He kicks to Barnes. Sabonis. Just 4 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 19 points in the game.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's awesome.
Well, at this stage, it's such a tight game. I think this is when tired legs start to show. And the defense can become vulnerable in the low block.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Passes it to Sohan. And the shot is good. Suleiman's got 19 points.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. That's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically lay-ins.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
Barnes can't get it to go. Spurs have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. On the wing, Johnson. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a 3-point play.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. You get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And the Kings making a change here. Murray's checked in. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Defended by Wemby. Blocked. Second chance shot. Here's Mack. Some bonus. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor. Time running low, guys, and somebody's got to win this one.
You know, quite honestly, Kevin and Steve, I mean, this game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Well, then let's root for overtime. Why not?
To the middle. Makes it off the glass. He has 4.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Here's Fox. He dishes it to Barnes. Wide open. Again, Sacramento.
Now, it looks like he's starting to get things going here after that scoreless first half.
Indiana covered by Barnes. Collins passes it to Sohan. Spurs working the ball around now. Indiana. Excellent D from Barnes.
Hey, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful. It has not been an easy quarter for them, at least offensively speaking.
The shot's good from Indiana.
Nicely done. They just continue to dominate inside. That's 10 points in a row in the lane.
It's now purely, here it comes. See if you can stop it.
Here's Mack. The 19-footer is on the money.
Well, he's a spot-up shooter, one of the best. One of those guys who, if you give him an inch, I mean, that's all it takes. He will let it fly and frequently knock down that shot.
And I don't think we can talk about him without also mentioning his tendency to just erupt and string together a bunch of baskets in a row in a real short period of time.
Pass to Fox from downtown, and that one's good. He's got 21.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
That's out. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
This is great. 3 pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
The steal.
Oh, how about that basketball, man? Beautiful. Wow. Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Well, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Here's Fox. Banked in off the glass. And the Kings lead by 3.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
The shot is good from Sohan. Suleiman's got 13 points here in the second half alone. And the pass to Murray. Here's Fox, defended by Sohan. Teardrop shot. That one goes. Count it. He's got 25.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
But both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
And it's tied up with that one. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And here's Barnes for 3. Can't get it to go. So the Spurs will take it the other way. To take the lead. No good from Sohan. A pass to Fox. Now Murray goes up on the wing. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
San Antonio calls timeout. The Kings making a switch here. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, Greg Popovich was just going over the plan with his team. With the game hanging in the balance, he tried to give his players some added motivation, saying, quote, "This is the time, guys, right now, to be in this moment. Do your job, and we'll get the win." Back to you.
The Kings trailing. Pass to Fox. A floater. Rebounded by the Spurs.
That's what they call the $1 million move with the 10-cent finish.
It's rebounded by Murray. And for Sacramento, they're shooting about 47% here in the fourth. It's intercepted. No good from Wemby. Pass to Manukalishvili. Wemby. And he uses the glass on the way. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. The last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
And Fox gets it to go. The Spurs shooting an efficient 53% from the field. And there's the pass to Manukalishvili to the inside. The shot's good from Wemby.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Bonus. And they're going to pop the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
It's coming up big right now for this team in the fourth quarter. He's now 5 for 6 shooting. In a crucial spot, he is always so solid at the line. He rarely wastes those opportunities.
No good from Wemby. Sacramento's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. It's the go-ahead bucket. 30 points in the game.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Osman, he's covered by Murray. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
The Kings leading. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Bonus defended by Wemby. Great positioning on the putback.
Excellent work to turn that miss into 2 points on the tap in.
Hustle points, I believe they called it.
And great instincts, too. You're just anticipating where the ball is heading. Great job of beating everybody else to the ball.
And now the crowd really getting into it.
Listen to that.
It is shaking in here, guys. Absolutely insane.
1:15 left in the fourth quarter of this one, and it's sent up by Manukalishvili. He passes it to Wemby. Drops in the layup for 2.
Guys, this game's tied up primarily because of him. I mean, who knows where they'd be without his points today.
Fox passes to Burke. 11 feet away. Passes it to Murray. Second shot opportunity. The shot will not go. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Pass out. He goes up again. Pass to Wemby. Spurs passing it around. It's in.
That is a massive shot. You know it is. He's stepping right into the spotlight.
Sacramento with the ball. A pass to Fox. Here's Murray. Three-pointer. Off the lights out.
Wow, that was unbelievable.
Look at that. How about that? Look at that. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Heaves it up. Oh, it's good. And going to overtime. We've got overtime action now, folks. Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, Doris Burke on our sideline, and this is Kevin Hart. Fox kicks to Barnes. The pass to Hurt. Here's Fox. He passes it to Murray. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Spurs trail by 3. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Hunter. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Well, he's been pretty safe with the ball for the most part. In fact, that's his first turnover, guys.
Here's Fox. No good. Great D that time from Johnson. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Sohan passes to Wemby. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Here's Fox. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. He's got 32.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1 there.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, guys?
Trying to send a message off the dance song, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
Good on the baseline, Jay. And the Kings lead by 3. That's out. Guarded by Fox. Pass it to Sohan. Wemby. We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far. Pass to Fox. From past the arc. Gets the bucket. Now it's a 6-point Kings lead. The Spurs shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Rebound by the Kings. Barnes passes to Fox. Puts the lead pass in front of him. The shot's good from Hunter.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
To the paint. Collins covered by Barnes. Collins good.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be on time and on target.
Inside, Sabonis. It's rebounded by Wemby.
And as they grab one there, I was going to make the point that they just haven't done enough in terms of rebounding the ball.
I agree.
That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in back.
Kings leading now by 6. We're just over 2.5 minutes into overtime in this exciting game. Here's Johnson with some arc, and he's knocked off course by the D. The foul call. He'll shoot free throws. Back to that point you were making about rebounding, Clark, it seems like they're coming up short just about every time.
Well, you're right, Kevin. You know, as we've seen here, that lack of rebounding has certainly shown up on the scoreboard.
He needed to cash in on all of those. Missed. Oh, man, that was unreal. Hard it up.
Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circus dunk.
Gets it to go.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated it in tight that time, Kevin.
The Kings shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. A pass to Fox. Here's Murray. He feeds it to Barnes. Murray. Kings moving the ball around. Clock at 6. No good from Henry.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
And then Johnson with the jam.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something you like. Extra on it.
That was one of those 3 or 4 plays that you see every night in an NBA game that just leaves you in awe.
There's the pass to Fox. Sub-bonus. Misses from 6 feet away.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that one.
Sohan.
Yeah, he'll make the walk of shame back to the bench. He gets to watch the rest from the sideline.
Sacramento making a switch here.
At the line for 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that nails the deck to 1. We're now over 3.5 minutes through this overtime period. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep.
Here's Fox.
Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're leading by 1. 3 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. So it's the Kings taking the win in this one.